Kate, why don't you keep that one there and launch another spaceship to go to the moon?
What's the difference?
No, Cage, go to the
Keep that one
moon.
in orbit.
Hey, Drummer, can you post the teams you can fill again?
Yes,
Because
please.
you're not doing anything.
So we're gonna make Minmus as our target. So I'm not sure what this means. I think it's telling me go there and you'll be there at the right time. I really don't know what this means. But
It's showing at what point you will collide with the thing.
descending node, I'm not sure what that is. Is that the node I'm supposed to hit to try and meet the moon? Like, should I do the periapsis? Like, I don't know. So let's go to the... Let's add a maneuver here and just pull things until we see what we want to see. Nope, that's the wrong way. So we'll go the other way. That's not going to work. That's going to put me right back down in the on the planet. Alright, let's cancel that one. So, let's go right here. No.
Just ask Daryl or
Here.
Yeah, if they come in here, I'll move
Eagle said descending node is where your orbital plane crosses the target plane going.
Descending node is where your orbital plane crosses the target plane going south. Okay, so the ascending node... So if the moon... It looks like the moon's moving this way, so I want to use the ascending node to get over here to cross the moon, right, Nye? You need to get on TeamSpeak.
The teams you can put posted once you get to know.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, science, bitch.
Oh, look at that.
He blinded me with science.
I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't think that's far enough.
No, that's not gonna work, Cage. You want hit the moon?
Is it going the other way? Like, I think it's going this way. But that's telling me I'm not going to hit it. Oh, wrong moon. Duh. Okay. Oh. What's that? Closest approach, separation. Is that good? I don't know. I guess we'll give that a shot. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. We'll go a little farther. Closest approach. I'm not sure what that means. I don't...
Cage, what I would suggest you doing is, you know those blue dots for the maneuver thing?
Yeah, use those.
Adjust those so you get,
Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm on the right plane. Oh, I kinda am. Not really. I need to adjust my plane as well. Oh, wait. I'm pretty close.
Eagle posted another thing if you want to read it, unless you want.
If you grab the base point of the transfer where you started it, you can move it around until you get a capture.
If you grab the base point... Oh, alright, hold on a sec. Let me redo this. Are you getting on TeamSpeak?
Move it around the orbit of Kerbal.
I'm just gonna wait until he gets on TeamSpeak.
It's fucking Friday, Daryl. I'm partying.
Yeah, tell us when you get on TeamSpeak, Eagle, and
Party day,
Daryl,
that's right already. You gotta...
This is my party. This is how I party.
Got a warm beer
This
and
is
warm
how we
ham.
do it.
And the big slapper on the right ready. Fucking head of cabbage in a bowl. Isn't the Irish like bowl, you know?
Wait,
Also, White, how's the bacon?
It's gone. I'm not kidding.
Damn it, man.
16 pieces
Daryl.
is gone.
You wanna hear something funny?
Fucking lard ass.
Actually,
who
no,
has
I
them
only weigh
speakers
193
muted?
pounds.
Well, I weigh 100 kilos, so.
Holy shit!
Hey, Sergeant Dan.
I thought you were
Didn't move
Canadian.
lazy because he seems AFK. He has his speakers
He
muted.
doesn't have server admin on here. He's freaking
Oh yeah,
admin up there.
sir.
He was joking.
I'm gonna try to trick him.
To do what?
Nice try. A lot more alert than that.
2+2 go.
Wait until I have a few beers in me.
That's the best answer. I'm just gonna flat out say that. Quick, 2 plus 2.
That was a pretty
Two
good
more
answer.
beers than me.
You know you can answer almost any question with "not since the accident."
No, you can't.
How old are you?
Accident.
Not since the accident.
What's 2 plus 2? Not since the accident, damn it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't ask again.
Also, did you just ask me my
Hang
age?
on just
No,
a second.
okay.
I reformatted it recently, so I'm having
Nah,
to re-download.
Nah, should I be using these descending or ascending nodes or the peri or apoaxis?
Hey, Daryl,
Apoaxis. Yeah.
can you go make me a cup of tea? Not since the accident. I just looked at my leg, nose, like up to my knee. Can't walk anymore.
If someone asks, what's 4 plus 4? You just say, I don't know. He goes, what do you mean you don't know? You retarded? No, not since the accident.
Well, I need to set up a maneuver here, so should I just I don't know where
None
to
of the above necessarily.
I don't know where to set it up.
Basically, you don't have to set it on any of the point. At least it's on, as long as it's on the orbit. Basically, is what he's saying.
Well, is there a good place to set it up on the orbit? Like, I don't know. I guess if I'm going around like this, let me see which one I'm going
where
around.
is Minmus at the moment?
Eagle's almost in. I'll tell you when he's in. Dragon.
Okay, I'm going around like this. So if I'm coming around the planet, I should probably set it up like right here because I should have the most momentum coming around this way, kind of like you're slingshotting around the planet. So let's see what kind of maneuver I could put there.
Also, did somebody just ask my age?
No, I don't think anyone asked your age.
Okay, I thought I heard the question out there.
Sorry. But
I
as
was
long as
about
we're
to
on the
say, it's rude.
subject, what's your age?
I was about to say it's rude to ask a lady her age.
He's in.
Wait, you're a lady?
Can't go the other side.
The fuck?
Sorry.
Because Minimus is going down and around.
It's the guy.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Now that I've really
I'm sorry,
confused
oh,
everybody
No,
in
actually,
here.
started on the opposite side
Oh,
of
is
the
it right?
I think the apoaxis.
Apple axis would probably work.
1 second, you'll get.
Talk time. Hey, nope.
Actually, or even
Oh,
maybe a little behind.
What?
Welcome to Philip.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Nye?
Oh, it's 9. Sorry.
You're the genius everyone's been talking. Well, everyone's caged.
He's gonna help me get to the moon, bro.
Okay, so apoapsis, all that means is it's the farthest point away from Kerbin of your orbit. Periapsis is just the closest point. You're not necessarily going to do either of those. So what I was trying to tell you was that when you make the maneuver, like you start a maneuver right there, if you grabbed kind of the inner ring, that circle, not any of the individual points, not the blue thing or the green thing, but the actual thing in the center there, you can move that around the orbit. You can grab that and move it around the orbit. Starting location.
Move what around the orbit?
The
So
center.
the center
circle.
you can actually, like, after you make a transfer, after you start a maneuver, you can, once you like pull it out and everything like that, once you do the prograde,
Oh, all right. Hold
you
on,
can
try.
move the starting location.
Well,
after
are those
you do the
dotted?
prograde.
Are those dotted lines telling me where I should be heading for, or?
No, not necessarily. That's
So
just,
how am I supposed to know where to be heading for? Just guess.
You kind of just have to play around with it.
Alright.
There's math you could do if you really wanted to figure it out, but I assume you probably don't. You don't need to do that.
All right. So what are the green things again? I forget what they're
Okay,
called.
The ascending. So if you kind of put the change your camera so that you're looking like into the plane. So not you're looking down at it, but so you're looking into it.
Like that?
Right. Okay. So the orbital plane of Minmus is on a different inclination than the orbital plane of the moon of what that you're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, what those nodes are, the ascending node is basically where your plane crosses the plane of Minmus, going north, and then the descending node is where it crosses going south. So going down, going up versus going down. And so those are important for inclination changes, which you're going to have to do. So
I thought the pink ones are for inclination changes.
that's how you change the inclination, but that's how you change the inclination of your orbital transfer. The ascending node and descending node are just kind of where, I can't think of a good way to describe it. It's just where the actual Minmus is going to be when it passes through your existing plane if you make no transfer. if that makes any sense. So, anyways, I'll kind of just make a node sort of wherever and do the prograde, the green one, until it kind of gets a sense of Minmus to start with.
It's kind of annoying because you can't really do this while, like, because you're looking out so far, but then you have to go in close to get the things right.
Yeah, it is.
You said the green one, right?
Yeah, the green one.
Nihilus, you sound like my fucking science teacher. And I'm falling asleep, so that is not good.
Like that, Nye?
Yeah, well, yeah, make it so, so it goes about as far as the, so maybe a little bit closer in, and then change the inclination. So right now you're inclined above it, so you pull down on the inclination.
On the pink one, right?
Yeah, the pink one.
Well, what's it doing? It's like going out farther.
Yeah, if you pull down, it should, hold on. I wish I was like
that? Wait, look at that.
Yeah, so if you look at the yeah.
Oh, dude, look at where that puts me though.
Well, you're too far out.
Okay.
If you go back, it's hard to do it like talking someone through it.
All right, I'm gonna kill this node and try it again.
So make one. Okay, just zoom perfectly down, and I would say make one at probably about 9 o'clock. Make one at, well, actually probably about 10 or 11 o'clock from where you're looking right now.
Yeah, that's where I was going for.
Yeah, like around.
And I'm looking
there.
for green, right?
Yes, and then do the green prograde out. And well,
like that? How about that?
Not that far.
No, you're on a delay.
Okay, yeah, I can just basically until that the apoapsis, that little node at the end of the farthest point, make it kind of like on top of that green circle for Minmus.
How about that?
A little bit closer than that.
Okay. Oops, hold on. Alright, how was that?
I think there's a delay. Yeah, okay. There's a good 10-second delay in the video here. That's probably what's causing some of these issues. So then what I would start to do is you need to get it so that you're actually going to be in line with the orbit. So you need to kind of move them around until you get it going down, if that makes any sense.
Whenever I move the plane, it like goes out like really far.
Change your view. Yeah, it is doing that a little bit. So okay, if you look back at the top, what I was telling you before was if you zoom into like where your Kerbin is, you can grab where not any of the actual nodes, not the green one, not the blue one, not the pink one, just the actual ring itself.
Okay.
With that they're all attached to, and you can move the starting point of it around.
Wow, that's helpful. Oh wait, let's see what that just did. Yeah, that's gonna put me in orbit around the sun. It's because I went too far. Actually, right here, Kerbin escape, but yeah, it's too far away from the thing. All right, let me put it back a little bit. That's the best I can do. If I go any farther, it's gonna escape Kerbin, but
yeah, you have to play around with it a little bit. Basically, you need to kind of like play around with the location, and then if it goes out too far, then you can do the retrograde one until bring it in. So like, right there.
Look at this.
Yeah, okay, so you're making contact with Moon there. See, you got in. If you went on that orbit right now, you could land on the actual Moon.
Yep. All right. Sweet.
But that's the first one.
Correct.
All right. We are looking at.
Now you're going to have to do a
20.
second transfer after you.
Yeah.
Get to a certain
Once I escape Kerbin and I get next to the Moon, then I have to put myself in orbit around the Moon. Yeah. I've done this before, but it's difficult. And the game's like so like it feels realistic. Like when like this guy's like flying out away from the Moon, and I think I'm gonna like escape Kerbin, I get nervous. I'm like, oh my god, oh, you're flying off this space. What does that purple thing on the orb mean?
It means you're doing it wrong.
Well, I'm always doing it wrong.
No,
that's not what I'm saying.
That means that's the direction to your target.
Well, how come the blue thing is telling me to burn it? Oh, I guess that
Because
doesn't
you're
matter.
not necessarily burning in the direction of your target.
Yeah. SAS, motherfucker. Locked. Alright, waiting 20 minutes now.
Say yes. Whole exam on deductive geometry.
I got an advanced SAS thing on this bitch. Alright, let's speed this up. This ain't a bad burn either. 34 seconds isn't terrible. I mean, I have to get rid of this rocket anyway, even land on the moon, so no reason to take it with me.
I've put way too many hours into this game.
Oh, this game's awesome.
Oh my gosh, so many.
Really terrible.
Dear
Daryl,
God, Daryl.
Daryl, can you stop? Please? It's really annoying.
He's literally writing a whole like paragraph word by word.
Letter by letter at this point.
I actually drifted out of the little blue rectangle. That doesn't usually happen with my SAS.
You will a little bit. Just because you've got some really small amount of rotation that you kind of can't fix.
Now, sometimes people tell me to burn like early. Do you think I should, like? How does that work?
So you divide whatever your estimated burn is by 2, and then start then. So you're going to want to start burning at like 17 seconds. The reason for that is that it's based off of the math that this is using is based off kind of simple orbital mechanics, and it assumes an instantaneous change in velocity.
So like, but does that mean I actually stop at 0? Like just
No,
X?
it means you stop when you run out of velocity. That green bar on the right goes down all the way, that's when you stop.
Yeah, when the estimated burn gets to 0.
Yes, when it gets to 0.
But I don't have to slow down. I could just hit X and that's
no,
that.
Yeah, you can just hit X. You can go.
Right.
You can go.
So
you can
divide
go
by
the whole way.
divide by 2 your estimated burn, and that's when you start. And I just hold down Shift. Just hold it down.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Just hold it down.
And that goes for no matter what time the estimated burn is for.
Right.
Okay.
The only exception to that would be sometimes, like if you do a stage separation and you haven't done a burn with that stage separation, it won't accurately estimate your burn time. So like it will, if say you've got, there's some errors in the way that Kerbal programming works, and if you've got like a really massive rocket and then you ditch half of it and you replace, like your next engine is really small, it'll assume that you've got the new thrust of the small engine but the same mass as the old big engine.
Yeah,
so that'll mess up.
My estimated burn went up, and my T node is like higher now, and I'm not sure what happened there. I feel like I kind of missed something.
No, Daryl, I'm not ready. I can't read any
Are
yet.
you still burning?
I've installed.
No, it's like the estimated burn went up, and the node. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Why would
you're probably gonna miss the orbit because you stopped.
Why would the estimated burn go up though? That doesn't make any sense.
Because it's like I said, it doesn't. It's an estimated burn. It's not. It constantly recalculates your estimated burn based off of your mass and thrust. You're also moving off of your little green, your blue target there.
Damn it! Fuck. There we go.
I hate that when you get off slightly.
What's the problem,
and you
Kate?
just explode.
It's gonna be close enough.
So okay, you are gonna have a capture, but you're gonna your current orbit is gonna you're gonna slam right into the moon.
No, it's fine. It's just Geo.
Yay!
You might skip it, but you might miss it by. Let me see. Is it giving you a periapsis up there? No, it looks like you're just gonna.
No, I'm not gonna like get into orbit right away. But this is the way I did it last time. I won't be into orbit right away, but I'll get close enough where I can burn myself into orbit.
Yeah.
The only problem is I think I gotta redo my rocket design because I don't have as much rocket power as I would like.
You should be pretty good actually. How many stages do you have left?
None.
None. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my last thing, and I've already burned through a third of it.
Do you have like even a small engine on your lander? Oh no, that is your full lander. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
You actually, well, yeah, you're gonna cut it close. You can try landing if you want to just kind of give it a shot. I think it's probably gonna run you straight into the moon. So you might want to just give it a shot and see if you can land wherever it puts you.
Okay, Daryl, please.
Daryl, can you please
Yeah,
stop?
Daryl, it's kind of getting annoying. Weren't sure.
My typing skills.